Welcome to Plot 27. This video is the storyline of the 2025 movie titled Borderline. A man named Paul Duerson comes to the house of a singer named Sofia. There, he meets Sofia's bodyguard, Belle. Paul wants to meet Sofia because he intends to propose to her, but Belle immediately stops him, thinking that Paul has lost his mind. Paul suddenly stabs Belle, severely injuring him, and then celebrates his victory by dancing around inside Sofia's house. 6 months later, Sofia has moved on with her life and career, now dating Rhodes, an NBA player, the latest in a series of high-profile relationships. Sofia's assistant, Kaylor, tells her that Belle has arrived and wants to meet her. Hearing this, Sofia is overjoyed because Belle has survived the incident from 6 months ago. After leaving Sofia's house, Belle visits his daughter Abby, who is upset that her father has gone back to working as a personal bodyguard. Paul writes a letter to his friend Calhoun, asking him to continue their plan. Paul has reportedly escaped from the Concord Park mental health facility, with help from his associate, Penny. Belle drops Abby off at the home of his sister, Eleanor. Meanwhile, Paul and Penny are with Calhoun. Paul tells him that Penny is his personal assistant, and that she helps manage his schedule with Sofia. After returning from a party, Sofia is shocked to hear that Paul has escaped from Concord Park. Belle tells Rhodes that Paul once attacked him, severely injuring him, but afterward Paul called the police. Belle leaves after receiving a call from Eleanor. Sofia's security guard Waylon is keeping watch. Meanwhile, Rhodes discovers a file containing the names of several men, including himself, and realizes Sofia only dated him for publicity. Eleanor reports to Officer Carter that there's a strange man outside her house, but Carter brushes it off. Worried, Eleanor asks Carter to stand guard in front of her home. Rhodes is heartbroken, believing Sofia played him. Meanwhile, Waylon notices a box placed in front of the house. The power suddenly goes out as Waylon checks the box. He rushes to the control room, but Penny ambushes him. Sofia is alone because Rhodes is looking for the circuit breaker. After Rhodes restores the power, Paul suddenly grabs Sofia from behind. Sofia fights back and flees to save herself. Rhodes is confused, seeing Sofia terrified. Sofia can't open the door, and Paul attacks her until she passes out. Abby says she once saw a news report that Paul's girlfriend died at Sofia's concert. At that time, Sofia was performing her song Father May I, and Abby was the model in its music video. Belle arrives to take Abby and Eleanor to the police station, but Eleanor is confused because Officer Carter isn't outside. Turns out that just minutes earlier, Calhoun had killed him. Belle plans to leave with Abby and Eleanor, but Calhoun is already waiting in their car. When Sofia wakes up, she's confused because Paul calls her Clarice. Sofia had heard that Paul's girlfriend died while attending her concert. She tries to calm him down, but fails. Paul then tells her the location where they will get married, and Sofia attempts to persuade him to let her go. During the drive to Sofia's house, Calhoun says Paul is the only person who has treated him like a human being. Suddenly, Calhoun orders Belle to stop the car. He forces Belle out and shoots him. Penny turns out to be a fan of Sofia, and Sofia is confused because she is now dealing with two mentally unstable individuals. After changing clothes, Paul opens a box containing a ceremonial dagger, while Penny brings a wedding dress for Sofia. Paul greets Abby and Eleanor, acting as if they're guests at his wedding. Penny gives Sofia the dress, then leaves to get her makeup kit. Once Penny leaves, Sofia slips out because Penny forgot to lock the door. Sofia grabs a guitar and accidentally hits Rhodes with it. Paul says he will make Abby the flower girl and has already prepared a pastor for the ceremony, Pastor Lutzner. Rhodes apologizes for leaving Sofia earlier, but Penny suddenly returns and knocks him unconscious. Penny invites Sofia to play piano with her, and Sofia is stunned to discover Penny has a beautiful singing voice. They duet a Celine Dion song, but Penny suddenly attacks Sofia, accusing her of singing off-key. The two fight, and Sofia eventually kills Penny. After waking up, Rhodes says he saw Paul with a young girl. Sofia rushes to check, and moments later Paul enters the room. Rhodes is confused because Paul believes he is the one getting married. Sofia goes downstairs and sees Calhoun restraining Abby. Belle is still alive because Calhoun's shot missed, and luckily Kaylor found him while passing by. Belle borrows Kaylor's car and rushes to Sofia's house. When he arrives, he finds Paul and Sofia's wedding invitation, scheduled at the Cassowary Tabernacle Church. Belle contacts the police and heads to Cassowary Tabernacle. Paul is ecstatic that he's about to be married, and Sofia is confused because he keeps telling her to sit down. Calhoun also doesn't understand why Paul wants her seated when he's supposed to marry her. Paul asks Abby to start her duties as the flower girl, and everyone is shocked to discover Paul intends to marry Rhodes. Belle arrives and pretends to be the bride's father. Paul greets Belle and promises to take good care of Rhodes. Belle continues his act, greeting the guests while secretly slipping a knife to Sofia. Pastor Lutzner prepares to begin the ceremony, but Sofia suddenly stands up and objects to the marriage. She's shocked when Paul orders her to sit down and stop interrupting. The ceremony resumes, and Paul finally marries Rhodes. Chaos erupts when Paul suddenly stabs Rhodes. Belle attacks Paul and manages to subdue him, but Calhoun grabs Abby as a hostage. Belle tries to calm Calhoun down but fails. Abby is in danger until Rhodes suddenly stands up and kills Calhoun. Paul is finally returned to the Concord Park mental health facility. Sofia asks Rhodes if they can continue their relationship, while Belle promises Abby that he will quit being a personal bodyguard, and the film ends. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to subscribe to this channel for more movie storylines.